Alright guys, so we have a bit of a strange video today as we're going to be going over the brand new Doors Floor 2 plushies. Now, okay, you probably have never heard of these, and that's because they're bootlegs. They're the bootleg Doors Floor 2 plushies. They're already out, so we're going to jump right into this video. And yeah, we're going to go over almost every single one available, and we're going to see some really weird ones. Now, our first entity here is actually going to be the figure. As if you guys don't know, he actually appears a few times throughout the game, and he actually got a plushie. Now, if you don't know, since he was in Floor 1, he does have a plushie from Floor 1, but he got a new plushie, and it honestly looks a lot better. Alright guys, so yeah, here it is. This is figure. I honestly don't think this plushie looks that bad. It does look a lot better compared to its old plushie, as it has a bunch of details throughout the arms, and the colors just look pretty nice. So overall, I think this plushie is going to be one of the few good plushies we're actually going to get, because we'll see, we're going to have some bad plushies in this mix. And our next entity is going to be the Giggle. Now, Giggle in-game basically just sits on the ceiling, and if you walk underneath it, it'll basically just jump on you and do some damage. Overall, one of the most hated characters in all of Doors. But Giggle actually got two plushies here. So I think we can tell which one is better. As you can see, the one on the left, first off, the colors are right. And we have some nice sewn in mouth and eyes. And the one on the right, there's like a strange tan color with brown eyes, and it just looks way cheaper. So honestly, I'm gonna have to say that the one on the left is way better, and honestly, I would actually consider buying. Definitely not the one on the right just looks really awful. I definitely think that the one on the left definitely wins this one out of the two. If you were thinking of buying a Giggle plushie, definitely do the one on the left. As the one on the right, it just looks so wrong. So basically, our next entity is going to be Grumble. And Grumble is also a character that a lot of people do not like. Not because of their looks, but mostly because of their gameplay, as a lot of people struggled on Door 50, where Grumble actually appears, as you have to travel through Grumble's mines, and through all the tunnels, and activate the levers, and it's overall just a really hard door just to complete, but Grumble did get its fair share of plushies, as Giggle did. Alright, so here they are. We actually have two Grumble plushies. Now, okay, as you can see, the one on the left is like green, and the one on the right is purple. Now, Grumble isn't exactly purple or green, but I will say that their models themselves do fit Grumble, as I do like the mouths on these ones. The mouths are pretty cool. I mean, they do look like they will just fall apart, but I mean, that's just me. And the colors also look printed on, so that's also a little weird. But yeah, so I don't know why the Grumble ones came as green. Like, what? I don't know who decided to make these green. I don't know when they have ever been green. I know that sometimes the companies that make these, occasionally they'll take it from like something they've seen online. As something we have seen is the Daddy Longlegs plushie from Poppy Playtime. As you can see, most of them have like this Minecraft version. And I think it's because I'm pretty sure in some random video out there, he was seen as a Minecraft character. And yeah, so that's why we never really got a plushie for Daddy Longlegs Poppy Playtime. But that's not what we're talking about, as we're talking about Grumble right here. So overall, I think the plushie is accurate, besides color. The color is completely inaccurate. The purple one is kind of accurate. I guess you could say Grumble is purple. He's more of like a pinkish whitish, but I guess purple will do. So yeah, guys, if you guys are considering getting these ones, it's definitely a funny plush to buy, but also probably a weird one. Now, our next entity are going to be Gloom Bats. Now, if you don't know what Gloom Bats are, Gloom Bats can basically spawn in any room, and they'll attack any light they see. So that can include simply just breaking the lights. If they're like in a room that has light, they'll just eat the lights. Or if you are holding like a flashlight, they'll attack you and they could even kill you. Yeah, these little bugs right here, they could actually kill you in game. But they're really annoying, but not as annoying as some other characters, as you can get that past them pretty fast. And yeah, so here's our plushie for the Gloom bat. I actually think this one is actually pretty good, and it definitely gets the job done. As you can see, it has the yellow eyes, and it looks like a little bug, and it has antennas and wings, and it's the right color. Well, unlike, the Grumbles. So yeah, these ones are definitely really good. Like they're very simple, but they also just really display the character very well. And as you can see, the mouth is a stitched on fabric, not printed. So that's how you know it's going to be a good plushie, as it's not just that printed color stuff that no one likes. Our next entity is going to be eyes. Now, if you do not know who eyes is, basically eyes can spawn throughout all the doors, even floor 1. And if you just look at it, you're going to get hurt and stuff. Now, before we start, as you guys know, eyes is actually in floor 1, meaning they actually got a plushie when floor 1 was released. So we'll be comparing the two. But first off, we're going to start with their new plushie for floor 2. Alright, and so here is the plushie. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. It's just a ball with eyes on it, which I guess that's what eyes is. But this one, it just looks weird. I feel like this would be more of like a pillow than like a plush character. I guess. I don't know. I think it looks kind of bad compared to what we had before. Here is the original plushie from floor 1. Honestly, I think this plush looks way better than the plush we have right now, as this ball does not look great at all. And I definitely think they should have stuck with the old version or just made it look better, because removing the tentacles, I do not think that was a good thing. Our next entity and final entity on this list is going to be the Grumble Queen. Now, the Grumble Queen is actually seen at the very end of Doors Floor 2, being captured by Seek and turned into a Screech. Maybe, we don't really know. And yeah, so seen for a short amount of time, but is the leader of all the Grumbles. And this one, we actually got 3 plushies for, and these look a little crazy. So here are the plushies. So the Grumble Queen actually has 3 plushies here. And already I have a couple things to point out. First off, the two on the sides look identical besides their eyes. For some reason, one of them has red eyes. I don't know why, but only one of them are red. It's not like all of them. And next, it looks like that they just kind of copied an image of Grumble and just color printed it onto the plush. And I hate printed colors, as they feel terrible and they're really low quality. And so yeah, overall the 2 on the side are pretty bad, but the one in the middle is actually one of the best looking, as this one has stitched in mouths and eyes, which I think just make the plushie look a lot better. And they have a white sort of color instead of like fully pink, which I think looks a lot better than the full pink, as the full pink looks really bad as it was just printed on. But I think the white looks a lot better, as it is more simpler and really makes it look like a more of a plushie. So yeah, overall, the Grumble Queens, if you're looking to buy one of these, I recommend buying the one in the middle, as that one just seems of the most highest quality. So yeah, guys, and to end off this video, I found these 2 other plushies that were also just listed with these Doors plushies. If you guys can identify what they are, please tell me in the comments, because I have no idea. As we got this like worm and this spider, but like I can't tell what any of these are. But yeah, guys, so if this video does well, who knows? Maybe I'll actually buy one of these like bootleg plushies. But besides that, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.